20 million.
20 million. Thank you, Mr. $21 million from the gentleman.
22 million, that's my last offer.
22 million going once.
What's up, guys? Spenny. The Trump curse is 100% verifiably real. We have cataloged this and classified this across thousands of different incidences. One of my favorites is the Red Hen. Remember that restaurant that kicked out Sarah Sanders just because they hated her? Like, you can't eat here. You have the wrong skin color. It's like reverse Jim Crow laws. Anyway, that restaurant shut down forever after its owner was kicked off business groups for doing that, engaging in, what is this, civil rights violation? We don't like your politics, so you can't eat here? Okay. The Trump curse obviously applies to dozens of media companies, corporate media companies that have had to pay President Trump hundreds of millions of dollars for writing lies about him. It applies to former porn stars who, this is Stormy Daniels today. Ugly on the inside, ugly on the outside, no matter what, over a long enough time period, it's gonna happen. Matter of fact, ladies and gentlemen, same thing with Kathy Griffin, right? Held up President Trump's severed head. And now she looks like a, well, certainly like a Halloween prop, that's for sure. She's the one who looks like a prop. What the hell is going on with Kathy Griffin? These photos of her, yeah, woof. Again, she looks like a prop from a horror movie. She looks like a movie of the undead, right? That is, I mean, it looks, this is just video of her jogging, you know, her like briskly walking around LA, but she does straight up look like she's on the set of a horror film. Anyway, same thing with Rosie, who admits with the herpes all over her face. What a terrible angle. Dude, are you even trying? She's not even trying. You can see you can see the open wounds on her face. Rosie O'Donnell says that Trump's first term made her overeat, overdrink, be very depressed. These are miserable people. And they all, well, are destroyed by the Trump curse. Really, it's just by living your life based on hatred of someone else. It's a terrible way to live life. I live life based on love of my country, my children, my family, actually in that reverse order, frankly. Go home to my wife, my kids, love my community, love my church, love my nation as well, a lot. These people live a life of hatred, and you can just see it warp who they are. They just become grotesque, goblin-esque figures of themselves. Oh, jeez. I mean, oh my gosh. Come on. Even Bruce Springsteen, who had a movie made about him. He has a movie. It was one of the worst performing biopics in the history of Hollywood. Is that Kathy Griffin? No, I guess it's just Bruce Springsteen's life. Bruce Springsteen looking weird. Weird. You know, they're cracking down on the child smuggling. You know what I mean? That's right, adrenochrome. Not as easy to get as it used to be. Anyway, it was a complete flop. The Bruce Springsteen movie was a joke. Didn't even make its money back. Speaking of people who are jokes, or who thought they were telling really funny jokes, speaking of child trafficking, remember when Ellen DeGeneres posted that P. Diddy, Puff Daddy, Sean Combs, or as I like to call him, Cuddle McSnuggle stuff? You don't need to know why. Remember when this is what she posted on his birthday? What a strange thing to say. She posted this, of course, on this would be Election Day 2016, right before Trump won. Odd that. It's almost like they never thought anyone was going to catch him. Diddy's, of course, now in prison for a couple of years, and Ellen has fled the country. Just a reminder what a fraud Ellen is. She fled the country to go to England. But back when she was stateside, back before Donald Trump ran for office, she was trying to traffic her own mother to Trump in an unbelievable clip here.
Beautiful woman up there. That's your mother, isn't it, huh?
Yeah. Look at her.
Hello.
Yeah.
How are
you? And she's available if you're interested. I'd like to offer her.
She's very pretty,
yeah.
actually.
So,
I would like to offer her, says Ellen. Ugh. All right. Anyway, Ellen DeGeneres moved to England, and almost immediately, tragedy struck. Here's Ellen trying to do manual labor, mow a lawn, and she needed a man to help her get out of the rut ditch that she got the mower stuck in. It's feminism for you. There's also a whole video of them being incapable, her and her wife, Portia de Rossi, being incapable of rowing a boat to a boathouse. They have no way to, they can't get there because they can't muster the strength to row a boat. They lack the coordination and the strength to do it. It's really like a practice in humiliation here. Hard to watch. And this is because, well, their little Cotswold mansion immediately flooded just weeks after she fled the United States last year. This time last year, November 30th, Ellen DeGeneres' UK mansion floods right as she moves in. Well, you know, everyone likes a sequel. So we're proud to report that Ellen DeGeneres and Portia de Rossi's $22 million Cotswold mansion has flooded again. The Trump curse is alive and well. It's been for sale for 5 months after they put it on the market as the couple plots a return to the U.S. Oh, isn't that rich? Returning to America. So soon? Ellen DeGeneres' farmhouse, the Cotswold, has been surrounded by floods again 5 months after the American former talk show host put it for sale for £22 million. Oh, we should all feel so sorry for Ellen. Ellen and her actress wife, Portia de Rossi, bought the 7-bedroom farm estate for $15 million. They bought it for $15 million, and now it's on the market for $22 million. No. Your life as a refugee is quite profitable for you, Ellen. You should move to the Somali parts of Minneapolis. Boy. But just weeks after the property was surrounded by floodwater, they began to look for a place on higher ground. The couple quickly put the 43-acre estate on the market, but for 50% more. It remains unsold. New photos show flooding impacting the estate again after the tributary, the River Thames, burst its banks. There it is. Goodness. Ellen did a one-woman show in July, which she told the audience that the farmhouse was now up for sale. One day later, it was revealed that she put the property in the rolling countryside on the market. Oh, boy. On a long enough time arc, all left-wing women become Eminem. Ellen had interior decorating work and some landscaping done, but the estate agent said at the time of the listing, it was an absolutely crazy price. They bought the home for $2.5 million over asking price. Okay. Why has $10 million been added in less than a year? Morons. So stupid. Feel bad for me. So he's trying to sell her flooded townhouse for $10 million just because Trump hurt her feelings. A source said Ellen was adamant that she and Portia were going to stay in the UK while Trump was in the White House, but evidently she's changed her mind. Oh. Apparently they miss their friends in sunny California and dread the thought of another British winter. Good. Look at this. Oh, I'm so oppressed. Here's my pool and my my farmhouse. Look, here's where I have coffee every day and stare out of the English countryside. What a nightmare. Oh, what a nightmare. The Trump curse, man. She decided to move permanently into the Cotswold one day after Trump was elected. Now she's vowing to return home. Please, no. Please, no. $30 million. Feel bad for me. Everyone feel bad for me. Remember when she tortured a bunch of children with Diddy, with a surprise Diddy airdropping Diddy on all of them? Mm-hmm. All right, there you go. Leave it to Ellen. Leave it to Ellen. Let the kids go. Let the kids go. This is cruelty. What are you doing? Get him away from the kids. Is he in a restraining order? Ellen DeGeneres seen back in Montecito weeks after moving to England for good. Strange, that. Anyway, I think it's really funny. And I think it's funny that she's like, good for you, Rosie, that she's crashing out with Rosie O'Donnell. That's great. Fantastic. And she's, just not taking well to normal life. This is Ellen DeGeneres weed whacking. Please, I'm begging you, keep it up. Like, seriously, please, it's too entertaining. Please continue. And don't ever return. Promise is a promise. Joy betting. Like, share, subscribe. See you.